Hello everybody, it is Storm Ranger. Today, I'm back to a brand new Fortnite video. This Fortnite video is on how you can get XP fast in Fortnite Season 8. In this video, I'll be going over every method that you can use to get XP and what you can do in order to maximize the efficiency that you have when doing that method. Now, the different ways you can get XP is from playing matches of Fortnite, from completing challenges, from participating in XP events, from leveling up your battle pass, and from buying them in the item shop. In this video, I'll be going over all of those different methods and what I recommend you do so you can get XP fast in Fortnite Season 8. But before we can get into that, I'd like to ask you all to go ahead and please subscribe to the channel. Over 95% of those who watch my videos are not subscribed to the channel, so in case you forgot to subscribe, if you could go ahead and subscribe, that would just be awesome. Also, if you could go ahead and use my supported creator code in the item shop, it is Storm Rangers. You have no idea how much that would help me out. That would really help me out a ton. Thank you to all of you guys who are using my code. Also, if you go ahead and like this video and follow me on Twitter at StormRangerJJ, that would be awesome. Anyways, with that being said, let's get right into the video. Just last week, I made a video on how to level up the Tier 1 skins. However, I did not spend nearly as much time as I wanted to going over how to get XP, so I want to make a completely separate video where I go over even more information than I went over in that video. Also, I did make a video on this for Season 7, however when I made that video, I was not nearly as experienced with making YouTube videos, and my commentary and editing were both not as great as they are now, so right now I'm making a brand new version of that video to better illustrate how you can get XP during Season 8. So anyways, the first method of getting XP is from playing matches. Now I'm going to be spending a large portion of the video going over this, and this is because playing matches is the main way to get XP. While everything else I'll be going over in this video does help you get XP and can be even more efficient to getting XP, playing matches is the main way you get XP in Fortnite, and pretty much every other way of getting XP has something to do with playing matches. So because of that, I'm going to take the time to go into a lot of detail about how you get XP when playing matches. So now, when you're playing a match of Fortnite, you get XP once that game ends. Now, the amount of XP you get is determined on several factors. Now, these factors are your survival time, whether you got an elimination or not, the amount of eliminations you had, your placement in the match, if you revived your teammate or not, if you own the battle pass, and whether you are playing with one of your friends who own the battle pass or not. So the first way you can get XP is from survival time. Now, the longer you stay alive in a match, the more XP you get. And because of that, it's best to stay alive for as long as you can. You actually get quite a bit of XP for survival time. So if I'm not mistaken, the max amount of XP you can get from survival time is 238. I do not believe you can get any more XP than that. The reason I believe this is because whenever I win a match and check to see how much XP I got, it's always 238 XP. So because of that, I believe that the most XP you can get from survival time is 238. 238 is actually a lot of XP, and it turns into even more when you combine that with your battle pass and friend bonuses. So because of that, make sure you stay alive towards the end of the match so you can get as much XP from survival time as you can. So the next category is whether you got an elimination or not. So if you get one elimination in a match, you get 50 XP. Every elimination after that counts towards the next category, which is eliminations, which I'll be going over in about 30 seconds. Now, this is a nice amount of XP you can get from just getting a single elimination, and because of that, make sure you try and get at least one elimination per game you play, so you can get this nice XP bonus. So now the next category for getting XP is eliminations. So now the last category was when you got a single elimination. However, this is for when you get multiple eliminations. Now, I did have some issues figuring out the overall XP that is awarded per kill, so there may be some inconsistencies in these numbers. However, I was able to find a useful post. I mentioned this post many times in my videos. This is made by someone named Blue Jewel. I'm sure I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly, but I don't know how to actually pronounce it, so I'm sorry. And this is on an Epic Games forum. And this forum has the numbers for how much XP you get from getting eliminations in Fortnite. I'll link this forum in the description down below, so you can go check it out for yourself. Now, if these numbers aren't correct, I apologize for that. This was the best article I could find. So according to Blue Jewel, on this forum, someone is awarded 20 XP per kill after the first kill, 10 XP per assist, and 10 XP per kills from teammates. Now, this is a very little XP, especially considering how hard it is to get kills. For example, sometime during Season 6, I had a 17 kill game, and I was only able to get 320 XP from kills. Now, that is a lot. However, that is only a little bit more than getting first place in a match, and I haven't gotten anything close to a 17 kill game since then. So for most games that most people play, it's a lot better if you just camp towards the end of the game, and then get a lot of survival time and get placement. You'll get a lot more XP than if you were to get a few kills. Honestly, this is really sad that you get so little XP for getting kills, and I really hope Epic Games changes this for the future. However, for the time being, you get very little XP for kills. So after your first elimination, don't worry about getting more eliminations for getting XP. So the next category is for placement. Now you get XP depending on your placement in the match. For example, if you get number 1 in a game, you will get 300 XP. That is a lot of XP. Remember, I got 320 XP from getting a 17 kill game. So if you get number 1 in the match, regardless of how many kills you have, you'd be getting the equivalent of 300 XP, which is the same amount of XP someone gets from getting 17 kills alone. And considering that factor of survival time, it is very important you stay alive towards the end of the match. Of course, placement is a bit less if you get second or third, however, it is still there. So make sure you stay alive towards the end of the match. So the next category is your revives. This is very simple. You will get 30 XP for reviving any player. So when you're playing a game of Fortnite, always make sure that you are reviving your teammates, because over time, the XP will add up. If you're playing in a squad with your friends and one of your teammates gets knocked, make sure you volunteer to be the one to res your teammate, so you get that 30 bonus XP for reviving your teammate. And over time, if you casually do this while playing matches, you'll get a significant amount of XP. So because of that, always make sure to revive your teammates. So now the next category is perhaps the best category that there is for getting XP in a match, and this is your Battle Pass bonus. So as many of you may know, if you buy the Battle Pass, you will get a Battle Pass bonus. The moment you buy the Battle Pass, you will get a 60% XP bonus. However, if you level that Battle Pass up to tier 100, you will get a 120% XP bonus, double than what you would have if you were only tier 1. This is a lot of XP, because if you were to get 1000 XP in a match, you'll get 1200 bonus XP just from having the tier 100 battle pass, which will turn that 1000 XP you got into 2200 XP. Just keep in mind, these numbers are actually not real numbers from a match, and it's incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to get 1000 XP in a match without using your battle pass bonus. So because of that, it's very important that you go ahead and level up your battle pass as fast as possible. Now, we actually made a video on this. If you click the iCard in the upper right hand corner of the video, you'll be taken to that video. I highly recommend you go check that video out. Of course, if you're not up to actually working hard to level up your battle pass, just go ahead and buy some battle pass tiers. However, if you're going to go do that, remember to use code StormRangers when buying those battle pass tiers. Also, if you're willing to wait towards the end of the season, you can also get a really good deal on Battle Pass tiers, where you can spend 600 V-Bucks and you get 15 Battle Pass tiers, so I definitely recommend that you wait until then. So the final category is very similar. However, this is your friends' Battle Pass bonus. Now, if you own the Battle Pass, you'll give your friends, whenever you're playing with them, an XP bonus. If you own the Tier 1 Battle Pass, that XP bonus is only 20%. However, you can double that by getting to Tier 100. This will turn the 28% XP bonus into a 40% XP bonus. Now, this does stack, so if you're playing with multiple friends, that could be a total of 120% XP bonus in addition to your Battle Pass. So if you're playing a match of Fortnite and you got 1000 XP, disregarding your Battle Pass and Friend Battle Pass bonuses, you'll get a total of 2400 bonus XP just from you and your friends owning their Tier 100 Battle Pass. Just keep in mind, once again, these numbers are unrealistic, and it's almost impossible to get 1000 XP without using the Battle Pass or your friends' Battle Pass bonuses. So as you can see, it's very important that you level up your Battle Pass and play with your friends who are leveling up the Battle Pass. You can get a lot of XP in a match if you are playing with your friends. It's very important that you play with your friends, because their XP bonus that they give you can help you out a ton. If you want to maximize the amount of XP you can get in a match, make sure that your Battle Pass is leveled up as high as you can make it. You're playing with your friends who have a high level Battle Pass. Then, play in a match with them and try and stay alive towards the final circle. You'll get a lot of XP from doing that. Now, that is only the first method of getting XP. That is the XP that you get from playing in a match of Fortnite. However, there is still a bunch of other great ways that you can get XP. So the next way you can get XP I'll go over now is from completing challenges. Now, there are 3 types of challenges that you can get XP from completing. You can complete weekly challenges, you can complete daily challenges, and you can complete challenges that are available during special events. So the first method is from completing weekly challenges. Now, if you're completing weekly challenges, you can get a lot of XP. Now, from completing weeks 1 through 5, if you complete 4 out of any 7 of those weekly challenges, you will get 5000 XP. However, you start to get more XP after week 5. For week 6, you'll get 6,000 XP. For week 7, you'll get 7,000 XP. For week 8, you'll get 8,000 XP. For week 9, you'll get 9,000 XP. And finally, for week 10, you'll get 10,000 XP. And that is just from completing 4 out of any 7 challenges in a set of weekly challenges. This adds up to a total of 65,000 XP. That is over 5% of the way there to getting you up to level 100. And this is just from completing a few challenges that you would likely complete anyways. So definitely make sure that you complete your weekly challenges. They are very important to complete. Now, chances are you're going to be able to complete these challenges just from playing the game naturally. However, I'm going to very quickly go over a few ways you can complete challenges fast. If you want to learn more about completing challenges, I also made a video on that, so click the iCard in the upper right-hand corner of the video. Now, my best recommendation is to play in a game of Team Rumble. In Team Rumble, it's very easy to complete challenges because you can respawn. This makes it a lot easier to complete challenges. Also, make sure you play with your friends, because in Season 8, there's a new Party Assist function, and this allows for your friends to help you on one challenge at a time. Also, remember, it's definitely a good idea to play with your friends, because they do give you an XP bonus, so when you're doing this, definitely play with your friends. Another method I recommend is from watching weekly challenge guide videos. For Season 8, I have a series where I go over all of the weekly challenges. I post these videos the moment these challenges become available to make sure I can help you guys complete these challenges fast. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified the moment those videos go up. Anyways, that was a brief summary of a few things you can do in order to help you complete weekly challenges fast. As a reminder, I have made videos on this previously, so if you want to learn more about this, make sure to go ahead and watch those videos. Now, you can also get XP from completing daily challenges. Now, daily challenges will reward you 5 Battle Pass stars and 500 XP. However, if you have your Battle Pass maxed out, you'll get 1000 XP instead of only 500 XP. So that's just one more reason you should go ahead and max out your Battle Pass. Now, there are a bunch of daily challenges, and I'm not going to go over each and every daily challenge and my best advice for completing those challenges. So if you want to learn more about completing daily challenges, go ahead and click that iCard in the upper right hand corner of the video. I also made a video on daily challenges. In that video, I go over each and every one of the daily challenges and my best advice for how you can complete them fast. I highly recommend you go check that video out so you can get XP fast. So the final kind of challenges you can get XP from are from challenges that are available during special events. For example, at the end of Season 7, there was the Overtime Challenges event. In that event, there were a bunch of challenges, and most of them rewarded you 500 XP. You were able to get several thousand XP just from completing those challenges that were available at that time. And those challenges were not available for the entire season, so if you played towards the last few weeks of the season, you would have an advantage over those who didn't play in those last few weeks. Now, there were 20 challenges, and while some of them did reward the player cosmetic rewards, such as a really cool contrail, most of the challenges rewarded the player 500 XP. This allowed for the player to get several thousand XP from completing these challenges. So if you want to do whatever you can to get XP, make sure to complete challenges during a special event when they are available. Of course, it's not very much XP, however, it's better than nothing, and you should always take advantage of any chance you have in order to get XP. So that was how you can get XP from challenges. Challenges are a really good way of getting XP, and I highly recommend that you complete challenges so you can get XP. So now the next category for getting XP is from participating in XP events. Towards the end of the season, Epic Games will often have an XP event that will reward players a significant XP boost just from playing at a certain time. For example, towards the end of Season 4, Epic Games had an XP event to where every player who played would get a 100% XP bonus in addition to all of the other bonuses that they'll get, such as their Battle Pass bonus or their friend bonus. Then at the end of Season 5, that XP bonus was even higher at 400%. That is insane. You'll get the equivalent amount of XP for playing 1 hour during that event that you'll get for playing 4 hours at any other time during this season. However, at the end of Season 6, there was no XP event. My theory is they did that because Season 6 was an extra short season, because in the next season, Season 7, they had another XP bonus event. Towards the end of the season, for 2 different weekends, you would get a 100% XP bonus from playing on those weekends. And my guess is that they'll do this for Season 8. However, it's not going to be for a very long time, because the one thing that these XP events have in common is that they always are going on towards the end of the season. So if you want to maximize the amount of XP you get from gameplay time, I highly recommend you wait towards the end of the season and participate in one of these XP events. Just keep in mind, it's not guaranteed that one of these will occur, but chances are that one will. So the next way you can get XP is from the Battle Pass. Now, we did already go over the XP multiplier that you get from leveling up the Battle Pass. However, we still haven't gone over the XP rewards there are. Now, the Battle Pass gives you over 100 cosmetic rewards. It also gives a few other rewards, such as XP. For example, a tier reward for the Battle Pass is 1000 XP. If you hit a certain tier, you'll get 1000 XP as a reward. Now, this is very little XP, however, it is still there, and it's still the equivalent of several matches of Fortnite. So definitely make sure you level up the Battle Pass so you can get those rewards. While it's not worth leveling up your Battle Pass just to get these rewards, you should already be maxing out your Battle Pass. You should be maxing out the Battle Pass to get the XP multiplier and the cosmetics that are available in the Battle Pass, and so this should be just a nice little bonus for you. So now the final category that I have for getting XP is from literally buying it in the item shop. Yes, you can actually buy XP in the item shop. However, there's only one way you can do it, and you cannot buy XP over and over and over again. Now, earlier in this video, I mentioned how towards the end of the season, you can buy 15 Battle Pass tiers for only 600 V-Bucks. Now, that is a great offer that you should definitely buy if you want to level up the Battle Pass. However, what I didn't mention is that that offer comes with 500 XP. That's a nice amount of XP to help you level up in Fortnite. Of course, it is not very much, but it's still there, and it's still important that you're aware of this method of getting XP. And because the Battle Pass is 100 tiers, you can only buy this offer up to 10 times. However, it is still 5,000 XP, and enough to get you 0.5% of the way there to getting to level 100 in Fortnite. And because of that, it's definitely important that you're aware of this method of getting XP. I just thought that it would be important to include this in the video, just so you were aware, in case you were interested in getting that little bit of XP. Anyways, that is every single way you can get XP in Fortnite Season 8. If I missed anything, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure that I didn't miss anything. My overall recommendation for getting XP is to level up your Battle Pass and play with your friends. Make sure you're staying alive towards the end of the match so you can get the XP bonuses for survival time and your placement. Also, if you want to take that one step further to be the most efficient as you can, wait towards the end of the season when there is an XP event and then participate in that XP event. Of course, it isn't guaranteed that these XP events will happen towards the end of the season, so I recommend that you play with your friends even when it's not an XP event. Also, make sure to pace yourself, make sure to be playing throughout the season, and don't try and grind to level 100 when there are only a few weeks left of the season. It takes a lot of gameplay time, and it's almost impossible to do it when there's little time left in the season. So make sure that you're playing Fortnite with your friends throughout the season to make sure that you can get a level 100 without spending tens of hours a day just playing Fortnite. Anyways, thank you so much for watching towards the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter at StormRangerJJ. But most importantly, if you go ahead and use the supported creator code StormRangers in the item shop, that would really help me out a ton. Seriously, thank you to everyone who is using my supported creator code. It really means a lot to me. If you haven't already typed it in, make sure to do that. It resets every 14 days, so it's very important that you make sure that the supported creator code is up to date. Anyways, that has been my Season 8 guide to getting XP in Fortnite. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next YouTube video. Goodbye.